I'm at the Shangri-La at the Fort, the latest luxury property to spring up in one of the Philippines' business districts. All around me, a view of the bustling malls, corporate towers and establishments, signs of the country's progress, shared largely by the Chinese-Filipino community, or Chinoys as we call them. But what makes them so successful? Some say it's luck, others say it's hard work, while some simply say it's part of their DNA. I'm Gretchen Ho, 我是何美莲, and every week we open the doors of discovery to the rich Chinese heritage and how it blends with the Filipino culture to give Chinoys the best of both worlds. We're here at KERRY'S Sports Manila, the largest indoor sports complex in the Philippines to date. With over 8,000 square meters full of equipment and facilities, this is what you call heaven for sports buffs like me.
We are the first branch out of China. KERRY is also under the Shang umbrella. We are part of the Shang Global Properties. But this is the first one. It is unique because it is first KERRY Sports that's outside of a KERRY hotel and inside a Shangri-La hotel.
All right, Mike, I'm ready to work out.
Great, great. Well, welcome to KERRY Sports, first of all. You know, we are unique in the fact that you can train any way you want and you'll be able to do it here. So if you want to train using CrossFit style or functional or heavy lifting, whatever you need, you'll be able to do it
Any
here.
sport.
Any sport.
So everything is
dance
here.
class, everything is here.
One-stop shop.
You got it.
Can you tour me around?
Absolutely. As you can see here, we have the basketball court. What's special and unique about it is it's on an NBA grade floor, FIBA regulated, so it is quite popular for rentals as well as members that just love the sport of basketball.
PBA players are
We have a few
training
PBA players that are already training here. Obviously, on top of their regular training, they need to strength train, they need to continue to shoot. So this is definitely a place that they look for.
Can I play ball?
You want to shoot around?
Have there been any big events here?
Well, since we just opened last year, I'm pretty sure most of the bookings had already been done, but we've had Kobe Bryant do a kids camp here. So he came in.
Kobe was here!
Kobe was here, and he was here in the Philippines for his final tour.
这个地方确实是全菲律宾最大的室内运动场所。这里除了有篮球场、室内壁球场，也还有许多运动工作室、室内网球场和独立的游泳池。如果您喜欢与大家一起运动，那里有不同的培训班与课程。
This is Nike. They're here for a launch of their Nike training club. So they'll be teaching their class here on a weekly basis in one of our group studios downstairs.
只要您在 KERRY Sports， 您不会缺少活动的。您可以选择参加瑜伽、普拉提或者是飞轮车运动课程。
I feel dizzy.
Yeah?
Like I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
I love running, I love doing cardio, but this is different.
It's different.
Provides a different level of difficulty.
Yeah, because also you're in a 45-degree angle, so it gets your core engaged.
My body seriously hurts like from gym.
So it's good for obviously upper body strength.
Yeah, upper body.
And continuous climbing.
It's good for volleyball players.
All right, so this is the Synergy 360. We use this in a class setting. Obviously, it's a bunch of different stations that you can do many different functional style exercises. So Gretchen, which area do you want to work on?
I want to work on my arms.
You want to do just arms? Okay, let's do
Core.
arms and core.
Arms and core.
Let's go. We'll go over here.
Let's go. Uy, aray ko.
Good.
40, 50. But it's like so, oh my God. Whew, that was a great workout.
Good, I'm glad you enjoyed it. So after a workout like this, we have other areas that you can definitely visit for us. Inside the women's change room, we have the wet areas. You can take a soak, a steam.
Jacuzzi?
Jacuzzi,
oh my
yes,
God.
yes. So
that would be
you can
so
definitely
good.
relax there. Also, you can grab a snack at KERRY Sprouts, a healthy one with salads, you know, shakes, whatever you want. And then of course, we have the rooms where you can also relax.
where we can have a staycation, right?
Of course.
The
yeah.
hotel.
Why not?
KERRY'S Sports Manila 就在 SHANGRI-LA at the Fort 里面，所以当您想要去运动时，记得得进旅馆去看一看。
Well, here at Shangri-La at the Fort, our rooms are very spacious and homey. They were designed with a contemporary feel that's very welcoming and warm. But what really sets it apart from other hotels is its space. In other hotels, their lead-in room or their smallest rooms range from 35 to 40 square meters. Here in Shangri-La at the Fort, our smallest room is 45 to 47 square meters. And couple that with the height, people can enjoy a relaxing space, more comfort, because of the extra space, and they can just enjoy the room without feeling cramped.
就算每天都有繁忙的行程，我们还是要将我们的身体排第一，所以我们一定要将运动加在我们每天的行程里。您可以选在家里做运动，或者找一家离家最近的运动场所。位于繁华的 Bonifacio Global City 当中，这间运动场所是最适合爱运动的城市人们。能够在高级的运动场所里锻炼，一定会激发您的运动精神，所以别错过这个美好的机会。
So we always motivate and create some new dishes with the flavor of a different country.
Chinoy TV is brought to you by BA Securities, Cities Events Place, unsurpassed elegance and paralleled ambience. For inquiries, contact 376-1892. Prestige Television, like a boss. Crown, the professional choice. Filipino-Chinese Xinlian Association. Henry Lee. Willie Chua Kim Tong.
"我即将到马尼拉湾菲律宾娱乐城市里一间赌场 City of Dreams 里面的豪华餐馆。
One of the feature restaurants in the 6.2-hectare complex is the Crystal Dragon, known for its exquisite Cantonese and Chinese regional cuisine.
Crystal Dragon 位于 Crown Towers， 是 City of Dreams 其中一间豪华旅馆。由于室内装饰非常完美，又有中国风的气派，加上世界级的厨师，所以荣获菲律宾 Tatler 颁发的前20位最顶级的餐厅。Bong Joon Choi 厨师是亚洲被认定的顶级厨师。
At the moment, because of many years, and we follow the trend of what the people like and this country, so we always motivate and create some new dishes with the flavor of a different country.
So you always reinvent. So now we're gonna try out the bestsellers of the Crystal Dragon, one of the 8 feature restaurants here at the City of Dreams. I'm extremely hungry, so it's chow time. Ah, dumplings. I love dumplings. Okay, so first up on the list, this is called the steamed crystal prawn dumpling. So this is your signature dish? Yes. Since I love spicy food, let's go for the chili. XO. That was really good.
他练尽技术就在餐馆里的厨房使用，利用他的才华制造出与众不同的菜肴。
Next up on the list, the roasted U.S. duck Cantonese style. Which one is the good part for eating the duck?
The leg.
Ah, okay. The skin looks crispy. Oh, and it sounds crispy. Oh my god. This is really good. Really, really good. Okay, so our third dish for today is the chef's personal favorite. It's called the WOK-FRIED chicken with walnut and hoisin sauce.
The most selling here. Every day we sell more than, you know.
This is the best, the number one dish here.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So what did you put here?
The hoisin sauce. I join you for one piece.
Because he loves it. Okay. Very flavorful, very good also. It's crunchy, and then you get to bite the vegetable, and then you have the walnut, so a lot of texture in there.
We are here is more focused on premium. The dishes is served in a modern way, and we choose all the material a bit high end, like the prawns will be big, and we maintain freshness of the food. That is
so quality above all.
Yes.
And this is probably your version of Chinese fine dining. Am I right?
Yes.
Looks like we're going for a full 6-course meal, and now this is our 4th dish. This is called the WOK-FRIED beef tenderloin with Sichuan pepper sauce. So what's so special about this?
We have the style like bean sauce. Now it's a Sichuan, a bit spicy. Yeah, you try one.
Now, is this unique to your restaurant? I mean,
this one the best seller actually.
So it's like steak also.
Oh, we sell a lot of this every day.
Oh my God, this is really tender meat. All you taste is like the Sichuan pepper sauce, which is really tasty. I never thought that Chinese food could be this creative. I'm enjoying. Ooh, this looks interesting. Now, for seafood lovers, I think you're gonna like this one. This is called the WOK-FRIED tiger prawn with creamy lemon butter sauce. Just with the sound of it, it sounds so delicious.
Yes.
How did you come up with this dish?
Because after we more Cantonese is like soya bean, So now when we come here in Philippines, we have a lot of fresh seafood. So we create some sauce that we think good for Philippine
and Filipinos
people.
Love creamy butter lemon sauce with their shrimp and their prawns, right?
Yeah.
That's different.
Oh.
It's good. Time for dessert. So what we have here is called the chilled sweetened mango sphere coconut mousse. I think it's the first time I've ever heard of that. This is your version of the famous mango sago. Look at that. If you slice it open, there's a white chocolate. It looks like ice cream, and it looks so good. I'm a big fan of white chocolate. It's good. I never thought that mango and coconut could mix so well in one dish. Uniquely perfect.
At Crystal Dragon, you'll feel the elegance of being inside a jewelry box that it evokes. It's one of the best restaurants you'll experience here at City of Dreams, Manila, one of the most exciting, luxurious, integrated resorts at Entertainment City.
Binondo claims to be the oldest Chinatown in the world because of the Parian.
Chinoy TV is brought to you by Nation Paper Products and Printing Corporation, Japan Parts Trading Center, distributor of Koyo Automotive and Industrial Bearings, Megatech Fine Invitations, Mayor Photo, professional photo and video equipment, Federation of Electrical and Electronic Suppliers and Manufacturers of the Philippines Incorporated, Nung Family, Chua Beng Teng,
闽沦落，这是世上最悠久的中国城。就像其他的华人事业，这里是他们原始的家。就像 Filipino Chinese Heritage Museum 的主任 Maya Ang Si 所说的，早时迁移过来的华人并不认为这里是个做生意的地点，而是因为他们别无选择。
Binondo claims to be the oldest Chinatown in the world because of the Parian. No, so when the Spanish came, their primary purpose was to evangelize the heathens, both Indio and Chino, both Indio and Sangley. They were required to live in the Parian unless they become Christian. And so this is the beginning of your Chinese community because that's where the communities are, and you go where things are familiar, where you can understand the people. That's the same phenomenon as why Binondo continues to thrive.
他们的生计也是如此。当时做买卖生意是迁移过来的华人最基本的生活方式。
When the Chinese immigrants came here as traders, we have a very unique situation in the Philippines. The Spaniards dominated everything. They owned everything. And the local Filipinos naman, they were the small farmers everywhere and the fishermen. So the Chinese, when they came here, you have nothing to do to exist. So the only way you have to survive is to find your niche market. And the only niche market available was to be a trader. You buy, you sell, then you service the community. You become the merchant, selling everything for the farmer, for the Spaniards, for the Spanish priest, for everyone.
由于菲律宾中国外劳当时所面对的情况，使他们对生活更积极，别无选择，只许成功。
So there's this perception that the Chinoy is super hardworking, magaling sa math, mga ganyan. I don't see that as racial at all. I will again draw a parallel with the OFW. You are in a foreign country with no protection, no relatives, no support system. What do? You really have to strive as hard as you can, work 24 hours if you can survive it, simply because it's a matter of life and death. Your own life, your own death. You don't work, you have nothing to eat. You don't work, your family has nothing to eat. No? And so much is at stake. There is no room for you to just sit and wait for opportunities. You really have to grab and look for your own opportunities. And that's where our grandparents come from. And our parents have inherited that. And also maybe a healthy fear of being hungry.
The wealthiest are the ones who started poor. So these tycoons and taipans are the biggest. All of them, most of them, self-made rags to riches. Because they have the drive that most people do not have. Like, it's not the fault of somebody who was born rich, second or third generation. They can be smart, they can be hardworking, but the drive, the inner drive, the fire in the belly, the strong will to reach your dreams, the grand vision of wanting to do great things, that's internal. So many of these tycoons came from very humble, poor beginnings.
十几年后，现在的华人已经没有宗教或法律的特别限制，拥有勤奋的价值观，他们在这里或在国外都能够把握每一次的机会。
I see more and more Chinoys now going global, especially because we're now into all of the fields, you know, all professional fields. You have a Chinoy there, and it's really a global arena that we're looking at. If we're going global, then the Chinoy is also going global. And so now it becomes more important to be rooted in who you are.
The design to me is like an extension of my childhood. And so I've always liked playing with, you know, these poles and pegs and arranging them in a bowl.
Chinoy TV is brought to you by BA Securities, Cities Events Place, unsurpassed elegance and paralleled ambiance. For inquiries, contact 376-1892. Mayor Photo, professional photo and video equipment. Manuel Kiwa Ko, Enrique Chua, Albert Abaya, Tony D,
You would know a Kenneth Cobonpue design just by looking at it. Its vibrant color and natural aesthetic makes it stand out in any room.
我们很幸运能够与工业设计天才 Kenneth Cobonpue 在他马嘎迪展示厅里聊天。
Kenneth, I heard this is one of your most popular products. It's called the Chiquita.
Yes, it is. It's one of our most popular products here
So why is
in
it
the Philippines.
called Chiquita?
Well, it's like a barrel of pegs, actually. And it's a fun name.
Okay, so I want to experience this. Let's
Yeah,
try it
please.
out. Oh my God, that's so comfortable. How did you think of this?
You know, it plays with the surprise because it looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, it
and
does.
it's actually, so you're prepared to sit on something that's hard, right? So the surprise is what makes it very comfortable. The design to me is like an extension of my childhood. And so I've always liked playing with, you know, these poles and pegs and arranging them in a bowl.
Talk about your childhood. I mean, was this always a natural thing for you to do?
Yeah, I've always enjoyed making things when I was a kid. You know, my mom had this factory composed of 3-4 people working and building furniture in our backyard. And so my Saturday mornings, all my free time was spent there in that workshop. That was my sandbox, you know. I fell into.
And was that easy for you to like visualize at a young age?
Yeah, well, I didn't think too much about it. You know, you were just playing and just having fun and building. You know, and that's why I wanted to be a designer, because it was just like a return to my childhood. I was always the one doing all the school uniforms and everything, and you know,
What do you mean school uniforms?
You know, like basketball uniforms. And when there was a party invitation, I was always the one who was making the designs. You know, anything creative, anything was a poster making contest. I was always the one sent. You know, and so it started
How
that
about
way.
in
And
courtship?
because my wife was from was from Germany, you know, and so we had a long distance relationship. And so I hid things always behind her bookshelf, you know, before I left, and then told her to look it up.
您在这里所看到的每一件产品，从椅子到桌子，到沙发到床，全部都是由 Kenneth 的创造力和想象力创造出来的。
So this piece is called Savant, and it's like a laptop and a reading chair. So you sit inside, sit inside.
Let me
and,
experience that.
Yeah, you know, it's
Again, very
Yeah,
comfortable.
very comfortable, and folds out to a tray.
Wow, I feel like a student again. What is this?
This is called Jaja, and it's inspired by palm leaf.
You like using light colors. Why is that?
No, it's more bright colors. I think
Bright
colors,
colors.
yeah. Because the brand is all about tropical, modern tropical design. So yeah, but that changes, you know, according also to color preference for that season and trends. It's very important to know what's going on in the world of art, music, architecture, and fashion. You know, so I love Japanese fashion because they're always very fresh, very new. They use a lot of techniques that are not very often used in the Western world. Just
Are you
to
a
know.
minimalist?
No, I don't say that.
No?
No. I'm more a romantic.
Now let's go to your chandeliers.
Yeah, so this one's called Acrobat, and it's a whole series of circus performers, you know?
What's your inspiration for this?
Well, it's like poetic, fun.
Kenneth 不止从小就已经学会设计家具，他也是在那种环境里成长的。
So you took over the business from your parents and set up Kenneth Cobonpue. What were the challenges that you encountered in that transition?
I think most of the challenges came after, in terms of running the business, building a global brand from the Philippines. The fact, coming from the Philippines, in the world of luxury is a challenge. Our country is not known for producing luxury brands. And so a lot of people always ask, why is it so expensive when it just comes from a third world country? There's always that prejudice that it must be of lower quality because it comes from the Philippines. The challenge is always to try to prove that the Filipino is world class.
Kenneth 后来继承了家族事业，并扩张了在苏雾的家具生意。
So this is your iconic Yoda chair. Like when you see it, you know it's Kenneth Cobanpoe.
Yes, it is a popular chair here in the Philippines.
I'll try
sitting
that.
on it. Yeah, and and lean back. See?
Oh
It's
my
a natural,
God.
Yeah, so
It's
yeah,
very comfortable. It's
yeah.
like a rocker chair
Yeah.
without it
yes,
rocking.
and it does that naturally because of the tensile nature of the material. It takes about a year minimum for a particular design.
Huh?
Yeah,
1 year?
from start to finish. Yes.
Why?
From the,
Why
from
that
the
long?
concept to the tests, the trials. We have to make sure that it's well built, that it's of the highest quality, and that it works. It's durable.
I've also heard that you've won awards in
Yeah.
and out of the country. Like which one
Yes.
for you was the most memorable?
Well, I think it's the last one. When I won Designer of the Year award it's given by a Paris-based organization, Maison Objet, in Singapore. So they named me Asian Designer of the Year, and this was their first time they gave that award.
他很成功地将生意与兴趣混合在一起。Kenneth 实在是一个了不起的人物。
What did your parents teach you in terms of Chinese values and traditions that you carry over until now?
I think it's a lot of it is discipline, the hard work that you have to put into it, and also being humble, despite I think everything that we've accomplished. I always try to see not what I've done, but what remains to be done. The most enduring legacy that I want to leave is not really me or my body of work, but the generations of designers that I hope to inspire after me. I'm Kenneth Cobanpoe, an industrial designer and proud Chinese Filipino.
They say success is a journey, not a destination. I hope that what we've shared with you today inspires you to keep on going wherever you may be on your success journey. I'm Gretchen Ho, 我是何美莲, and this is Chinoy TV on ANC.